Hello, everyone in welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the Big 10, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Trojans will kick this away to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Finn. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Split backfield here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, what a move. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
One man at the backfield, he didn't get the football. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. He's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. And they grab the early lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball to get intercepted.
But a huge collision below delivered there by the linebacker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 7, Baylor 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baldwin. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Bears will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Important second down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score. USC 14, Baylor.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 28, set to kick off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pulls it in. It's Lane. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll run it with the draw play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Scanning the field. It's Finn. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Unleashes the stiff arm. Touchdown, Southern California. No chance to catch him. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Finn. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The Bears will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the return starts from inside the 20. USC offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Dropping back, it's Finn. And the completion made. Tackle made after the completion.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some time.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Trying to extend the play. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Finn. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown. Baylor.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Hall of Fame in the end zone.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. USC 35. Baylor 21.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Here's the second down play.
Check. Let's go. Let's go.
Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught quickly. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He bought some time. Now lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Finn. Tight end makes the grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Baylor. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team after the PAT try. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Baldwin. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
First down at 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Baylor. Number 34 with the catch in the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. the USC offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff running right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Powering through the defender. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Oh, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable.
Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Number 96, set to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Finn. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Baylor. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score USC 49.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 28, set to kick this one away.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, SC.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Back to pass. It's Finn. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Bears. Strong game by this quarterback. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And sack sets up second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
And they'll take over first and 10.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Well, really entertaining one. It was 1-1 to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.